What was the Battle of Berlin anyway? I hear it mentioned with World War II, but I do not really get it.
O'Brien, that was a monumental moment. Imagine the absolute final showdown for the European theater of World War II.
The final showdown, like the big championship game after a really long season.
Precisely. This was when the Soviet Union's Red Army launched a massive assault directly on Berlin, Germany's capital city.
Wait, the Soviets actually marched all the way into Berlin itself. That sounds incredibly intense.
They absolutely did. It began in April 1945 and ended in early May. We are talking about millions of soldiers on both sides fighting street by street for weeks.
Millions? That is just an unbelievable amount of people fighting in one city. It must have been absolute chaos.
It was a chaotic and desperate fight, Brian. The German forces were basically surrounded, defending their very last stronghold.
So Germany was really at the very end there. Was that when Hitler was defeated too? I always wondered.
Yes, it was. The fall of Berlin directly led to the collapse of Nazi Germany and Hitler's ultimate defeat. It was the crucial turning point.
So it was not just a battle, it was the actual moment the war in Europe ended. That is a massive difference.
Exactly. The Battle of Berlin sealed the fate for the war in Europe and really changed history forever. It was the decisive end.
So it was the Soviet Union primarily fighting the Germans in Berlin. Is that right?
That is absolutely right. The Soviets took the brunt of that final charge. It was quite a feat for them.
I definitely understand it better now, Stewie. The Battle of Berlin was the very last huge fight that ended World War II in Europe. Thanks for explaining.